Namaste. Hi everyone. I am Veer Mans Baitha, the head teacher of Sri Adhunik Rashtriya Secondary School Hetauda 4, Makbanpur, Province Bagmati. There are 2,600 students in our school now. Our school is running in both languages, English and Nepali. Our school is completely government and community school. Due to COVID-19, we have not been able to conduct direct classes or face-to-face classes. Therefore, we are using different alternative teaching process like television, radio, Zoom classes. In this way, we are going to present our teaching process by television. Let's watch. I hope that the related students and other stakeholders will take advantage from it. We are always waiting for feedback and advices. Thank you. Let's watch.
Hello dear student, Namaskar. It's me Malati Pokhrel from Adhunik Rashtriya Secondary School, your English teacher. Today is our first day, so I would like to say you something about your textbook. My dear student, heartily welcome all of you. This is your textbook. This is your cover picture of textbook, class 10 English, and unit 1 we are going to recite today. I am going to facilitate today unit 1. Our topic is giving, withholding and reporting permission. Giving, withholding and reporting permission. Can you see this world map? Yes. My dear, can you recite some of the name of countries from here? Yes, 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 very good. Yes, okay. Well done. Very nice. Yeah, some of countries are very well known for you. Yeah, you know very well. You are social student, social structure students also, social studies students also. Now, this is page number 1. If you have book, my dear, be ready with your book, textbook, copy, pen and your instrument box. Otherwise, with your pen and copy only. Are you ready? Good. Okay. Now, close to me and listen carefully. Okay? You are the student and you must have patience to study. Engage yourself. Now, we are going to engage ourselves. Yeah? Here, in the very first, where are these people from? Where are these people from? Can you say? Yes, good. Canada. Yeah? America. Very good. USA. Thank you. Yeah, UK. Okay, well done. And can you say from where he is from? Good. Arabian country. Well done. And next, Japan. Good. Yeah? Korea, very good. Yeah? China, yeah, good. Now next, wow, how nice. He is well known for us, yeah, because he belongs to Nepal. Okay, how do they greet each other? How do they greet each other? My dear, can you show me, can you say me, how do Canadian or American people greet each others? Yes, very good. Well done. Congratulations. And now again here is Muslim people, yeah? And how do Muslim people greet each others? Very good. Now you have to do here, how do Japanese people, Chinese people, yeah, greet each other? How do Japanese people greet each other? Very good. Now you have to show here how do Nepalese people greet each others. Yeah, very good, by joining their palm, because we are well known about our Nepalese culture. We belong to Nepal. Thank you. Now I would like to show you next slide. Here is in 2 number. Describe your dining etiquette. Let's talk about it. We know about our dining etiquette. Pronounce etiquette. Yes. Again, etiquette. Good. Pardon, etiquette. Yes. Do you know the meaning of etiquette? Good manner. Wow. Congratulations. Good. Well done, my dear student. Okay. Is it different from Japanese people? Of course, yeah, it is differ from place to place. Yeah. Now, can you tell me some differences between Nepalese people and Japanese people dining etiquette? Yes? Yeah. Nepalese people do not prefer to eat yummy meat and milk together. Very good. We are not allowed to talk while eating. Very good. We have to wash our hand before we have our meal. Very good. Next. Next. Yes, very good. Your grandma or grandpa, your grandparents offer some food in their plate, on the plate or on the leaves for the god, yeah. And then only we have our meal, yeah. We have to offer some meal for the first to the fire, yeah, and then we serve our meal on the plate. Very good. Congratulations. Thank you. And now, can you share some etiquette of Japanese people? Yes. Good. They use chopstick. Yeah. They use chopstick. This is chopstick. They use chopstick to have their meal. Yeah. They use chopstick to have their meal. And we Nepalese people use spoon or, yeah, like this. Thank you. And another, next. Yes, very good. Japanese people prefer, yeah, appreciate to eat by making a kind of sound that is called slobbering. Yeah, slobbering. Suppose they are having noodles and like this they use, yeah, and yeah, that is called slobbering sound. Making this kinds of sound is called slobbering. And they prefer it. They think that, yes, that person is enjoying, yeah, enjoying with that meal. They think that. Thank you. And in our Nepal, in Tarai culture, when they sit to have their meal, the server, the person who is serving the meal, the server must keep their ghee. Then only the person can start to have their meal. When the server brings CURD card for them, then only they have to depart it from that place. That is the culture of our Taraian. Yeah. And now, my dear, I would like to show you next slide. Today in this session, I am going to talk about only A number question, because the first passage we are going to deal. So this A number question is only from the first passage, yeah, from the greeting. So read the following text quickly and answer these questions. First of all, I would like to share this text. Now Now recite it. Recite it, my dear, very quickly. And then you can give the answer of that very question. Yes, I give you some time, or you can pause the video and you can study, you can recite this very passage, and then you can give the answer. Okay, you can pause the video and read slowly, and then you can go back to the video and see that question and give the answer. Okay, thank you. Now next again. Now again I come here. Here is the question. How do the Canadians greet each other? My dear, I have shown you. Yeah, your friend has, your friends, two friends have done here. From that very contents and that very passage, you can grasp the idea and write the answer. What is the answer? Good. They shake their hands firmly, and Canadian or American people have to keep eye contact with each other. Yeah, very good. Now I would like to show you next slide. Go on reading, my dear. A world guide to good manners. How not to behave badly aboard. It means, my dear, a world is guided to good manner. The people who follow the good manner, they are appreciated. Yeah, those people who follow the good manner, they can adjust everywhere. Otherwise, they cannot adjust in another place. So we have to know other cultures before going anywhere. Yeah, and here traveling to all corners of the country is getting easier and easier. My dear, it has become quite easier to move from one place to another. Why? Now, why traveling from one place to another is getting too easier? Why? Yes, why? Yes, because of the transportation. Yeah, transportation makes us easier to move from one place to another. Very good answer. And in very past, they suffered a lot. They were not able to move from one place to another easily because of transportation. Yeah, and now we live in a global village. Our whole world become a village. Suppose you are studying, you are capturing some ideas. Now you are watching this video. Yeah, and if you share this link to your friends who are staying in America or Canada or in any other country, they can watch. Yeah, if you go live, if you click on live and you do your activities, what happens, my dear? Yeah, they can easily watch you. Yeah, what are you doing there? They can easily watch you. It is called global village. Yeah, good. But this doesn't mean that we all behave in the same. Yes, of course, our whole world become global village, but it doesn't mean that all the people behave same way. No. In our Nepal, there is multicultural. Our Nepal is multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic. Yeah, multilingual. So we Nepalese people also do not prefer to do the same activities than how the other countries. Yeah. Yes. So it is differ from place to place. It is differ from culture to culture. It is differ from religion to religions. Yes, sure. Do you agree with me? Yes? Yes, very good. Okay, so it doesn't mean, this doesn't mean that we behave in the same way. Different people in different countries have their own way of life. Yeah, their own choices of life, their own style of life. They can live according to their country's rules, their community's rules. Yeah, their customs rules, their culture's rules, their language rules. Yeah, yes. So I have written here meaning of global village to make you easy. The world seen as a small community. Yeah, a world seen as a small community, as I have told you. Now I would like to show you next slide. Just a few minutes ago, I shared this slide to you to read quickly. Yeah, to deal that A number question. Now read again. Now I give you more time to read, because we are going to deal this passage. Yeah. Okay. Now my dear, recite this text. Recite this passage now yourself. Very good. If there is any difficult word, you can underline. Good. Yes. Okay. Very nice. Good. Yeah, go on reading. Go on reading. Yes. Good. Slightly. Yes. Good. Okay. Now, how should you behave when you meet someone for the first time, my dear? Now, these questions for you. How? Yes. By saying namaste. Yes. By saying adab. Yes. By god lagil chi. Very good. How? Sevaro. Yes. How Tamang community people, how Tamang communities people greet each others. Yeah. How Tamang community people greet each others? Lasso, Fafulla. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. How Magar people greet each other. Do you want to see? Yeah. Sing Zorle. Very good. Thank you very much. Zorle. Yeah. Okay. Now, how Nepalese people greet each other, I have shown, yeah, to you, and your friends here to you. Okay. Now go to the lines. American and Canadian shakes their hand firmly while looking you straight in the eyes. Yeah. Yeah, Canadian and American people greet each other by shaking your hands firmly, and yeah, they are shaking their hand firmly. Yeah, and looking each others. There must be eye contact. And in many parts of Asia, there is no physical contact. Yeah, we avoid physical contact. But in Canada or America, they accept it. And in Japan, you should bow each others. In America, in Japan, yeah, in Japanese people bow each others. Bow each others. They bow each others. Very good. Thank you. And the more you respect the person, the deeper you should bow. Yeah. Now in Thailand, how do Thailand people greet each others? Yeah. How do Thailand people greet each others? I would like to show Thailand people. Yeah. Yeah. Thailand people greet each others like this. Thank you very much. They are as same as like we. Yeah, Nepalese. Okay. And in Thailand, the greeting is made by pressing both hands together at the chest as if you are praying and bowing your heads slightly. Yeah, like this. And in both countries, means in Japan or in Thailand, eye contact is avoided. Yeah. in the sign of the respect. Now I would like to show you how American and Canadian people greet each others. Yeah, this is the sample only, but we have done this practically in our class. I hope you are enjoying this class, my dear. Japanese people, how do Japanese people greet each others? You can see here, my dear. Yeah, how do the Thailand people greet each others? You can see here, my dear. Watch it carefully. And we Nepalese, how Nepalese people greet? Yeah, how we Nepalese people greet? Yeah, like this. At same like Thailand, we are Nepalese. We join our palms together. Yeah, and keep it here as a praying, and bow our hands slightly and smile. Give a smile. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you are enjoying, you are studyable. I know that you are energetic, you are serious student. My dear, my bless is always with you. If there is any confusion, you can ask me in my email ID. My email ID is if there is any confusion, you can ask me, you can send me. If there is any queries, no doubt, without any hesitation, I am your teacher, my dear. There is one relation with you and me. Yeah, I am your teacher. So you can, I am your facilitator. Yeah, I am your helper. Yeah, guru. Yeah, so you can ask me wherever and whenever. Be free. You can send me your any queries. I will deal your all the queries. I will answer you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all of you. Stay safe. Help your mother. Be happy and always be ready to help needy people. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Namaste. Hello, my dear student. Once again, namaskar. Welcome to you in our second session. Yeah. Today we are going to recite Unit 1, and we have studied yesterday giving, withholding and reporting permission. Yeah, this is our topic, and under this topic there are some subtopic, and we are going to deal. Yesterday we have deal greeting subtitle. Now today's session we are going to study. I am going to facilitate you clothes. Yeah, how the people prefer to wear their clothes. Yeah, in the previous class we have done these very things. Yeah, greeting. Now today we are going to deal clothes. Yeah, how the people wear, what the people wear. Yeah, what is the system of the different place, because the one place is differ from another place and one system is differ from another place. Yeah, so many countries have rules about what you should or should not wear. Yes, of course, we accept this. Do you accept this? Yes, good. In Asia and Muslim countries, you should not reveal the body before enter the clothes of others countries' rules. I would like to share some information about our cultures. Yeah, we Nepalese people wear Nepalese clothes. Yeah, our Nepalese clothes is this Dhaka topi. Yeah, you are well known about it. And this is our male clothes. Yeah, this is surwal. Yeah, and this is daura. Yeah, this is called daura. surwal and dhaka topi, and female wear this makhmali cholo. Have you heard one song? Makhmali cholo chaidaina, resamko sari chaidaina. Yeah? Makhmali cholo. Okay. Now, I would like to show you tamang dress. Yeah? I would like to show you tamang dress. Yeah. This is the sample of our tamang culture, tamang dress. And this is mala, yeah, and choli, and shawl, and yeah, dhoti, yeah. Thank you very much. Now I would like to show you Mughal dress. Very good. This is the sample of our Mughal dress, yeah. And can you tell me what? Mala, pote, chura, galek, pachauri, dago, patuki, lungi. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And I would like to show you what is slip tops. Slipped, yeah. What is called slipped tops, yeah. Yeah, these kinds of clothes is called slip tops, which covered our body, a kind of garment that cover our whole body. Yeah, thank you very much, my dear. Okay, many countries have many rules. Yeah, rules about what you should or should not wear. In Asia and Muslim countries, you should not reveal your body. You should cover the body. Yeah, especially women. Especially women who should wear long slip tops. They have to cover their body. Yeah, have you seen Muslim people dress? They prefer to wear black clothes. Yeah, burqa. Yeah, they wear long slip tops which is in black color. Yeah, and they cover their face too. Yeah, and that clothes is called burqa. Yeah, very good. And in Japan, you should take off your shoes when entering a house or a restaurant. Remember to place them together facing a door you come in. My dear, if you want to see, yeah, this is called Muslim clothes. Yeah, male used to wear these kinds of clothes. Yeah, Saudi Arabian people, Muslim people, Arabian people wear male and female. Okay, female. Yeah, and next, how to enter a Japanese home. If you search in YouTube, you can get how Japanese people keep their shoes while entering the house or while entering the restaurant. For example, I would like to say, suppose this is our home. Yeah, this is our door, and when a Japanese is entering the house, he placed his shoes like this. Yeah, he placed his shoes like this, and when a Japanese is going to outside, at that time he keeps his shoes like this. Yeah, are you getting me? If you can't get this picture, you can go through this link and you can see also. Yeah, there are many website link, so that, and at same as in restaurant too, at same this is the system which we follow in Japan, yeah. And when he is entering the house, there he keeps his home shoes like this, so that he can wear these shoes easily and enter to the house and go to the room. Yeah, this is the system. Okay, we have completed this clothes and about our Nepalese clothes too. Yeah, now I would like to go through the next subtitle, that is called food and drink. My dear, go and recite it. First of all, read yourself the text. Yeah, I give you 1 or 2 minutes, or you can pause this video and read if you have your textbook. Of course, it is quite easy for you to recite it, to read it. Otherwise, you can pause this video and go on reading. Yes, very good. If there is any difficult words, you can underline it and go through the meaning. Okay, but while searching the meaning, if we understand the text, it helps you, because a single words meaning we can get in dictionary or in Google. There are different meanings. So we have to concern about our text. We have to search the meaning according to our text, my dear. Okay, in Italy, Spain and Latin America, lunch is often the biggest meal of the day and can last 2 or 3 hours. They spend their time for 2 to 3 hours to have their lunch. Here is one question, my dear, I want to show you again. Here is one question for you. Yeah, B number question. Go on, recite B number question. How long does it take for Latin Americans to complete their lunch? This is the question for you. How long does it take for Latin Americans to complete their lunch? And where do people take off their shoes when entering a restaurant? Where do people take off their shoes when entering a restaurant? In Japan especially, yeah? Have you heard or seen we Nepalese people keep our shoes outside the door and enter? No. Yeah. Have you heard or seen, have you enjoyed for 3 or 4 hours or 2 hours for the lunch? No. It is quite differs from place to place. So we have to accept it. So we have to know something about that particular place rules system before we go somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Here are B and C question that we are going to deal now. Yes. In Britain, you might have business lunch. In Britain, they can have their business time lunch and do business as you eat. While the time of eating, you can talk about business. Yeah? And but in Mexico, in Japan, in many people prefer not to discuss business. Business talk is not allowed. Yeah, it is avoided. It is strictly banned. They discouraged it. Who discouraged? Mexico and Japan. Yeah? Okay. And in Mexico and Japan, many people prefer not to discuss business while eating. Lunch is to time of relax. Lunch is a time to relax and socialize. And the Japanese rarely drink. alcohol. Yeah, Japanese rarely means hardly not. Yeah, they dislike to drink alcohol at lunchtime. Okay, time to relax. What is time to relax? What is the meaning of time to relax? Free time or leisure time, yeah, and to socialize, to involve in social work. To involve in social work. People give their time to the to society. Yeah, and what time? In which time? In the leisure time. Yeah, and when they get this? Lunch time. Yeah, very good. Thank you. And in Britain and United States, have you heard this name? Yes, very good. In Britain and the United States, it is not unusual to have business meeting over breakfast. Yeah, why? And the China, it is common to have business banquet. In Britain and United States, it is not unusual to have a business talk, yeah, business meeting over breakfast. And in China, it is common to have business banquet. Pronounce with me, business banquet. Yes, business banquet. Very good. And there must be queries about what is business banquet means. Yes, I have solved here. Business banquet, but you should not discuss business during the meal. They can talk, yeah, they can enjoy, they can laugh, they can eat together, have together, enjoy with meal, we enjoy with that lunch, but they are not allowed to talk about business. Yeah, where? China. Very good. Okay, now here is some difficult words meaning. You can get it. Time to relax and socialize, free time, leisure time, and in that leisure time and free time they can give their time to social work. And business banquet means business party, large formal meal, happy meal. So that very happy meal, they have their light breakfast. Yeah, so they have their light breakfast and late dinner. Yeah, they prefer to eat late dinner and light breakfast. Okay. Lunch of Italy and Spain, Spain and Latin America. You can see some pictures. Yeah, watering. Yeah, I think your mouth is watering. Okay. Yeah. You are with your family. Stay safe. You can prepare whatever you like and have your choices. Yeah, my dear? Good. Okay. Pictures of business banquet. Yeah, they stay together. Yeah, they are staying together, enjoying with meal. Yeah, but they do not prefer to talk about business. They avoid business talk. Are you getting me? Yes, my dear? Very good. Thank you. Okay. Nepalese national food. We are Nepalese. Yeah. How can we forget to talk about our Nepalese food? Do you know our Nepalese food? Yes. Very good. Can you share? Okay. Dhido. Yeah. Gundruk. Very good. Batmas. Yeah. Yeah. Soybean. Very good. Yeah. You can see here. Yeah. Rice also. Very good. Yeah. Go on. See. Recite it, read it, say it, observe it, and yeah. Now it's time to departure. So I would like to thank you, all of you. I would like to convey thank you, all of you, my dear, and stay safe, be happy, stay with your family, always be ready to help your who are around you, needy people, and be happy and help other, go on reading, labor hard. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Thank you.